Oh, dear Lord.
I know some of you got him hanging on your wall, a black man with locks, but Jesus was not a black man. We know from history and we know from the word of God that Jesus was an ethnic Jew and he came to his own first, the people of Israel, the Jewish race. So we know that Jesus was not a black man. I don't care what false doctrine. I don't care about no Hebrew Israelite. We know that Jesus was not a black man.
Listen, this is why Christianity must be stopped. I don't know if y'all seen this clip with Pastor Philip Mitchell has a church out in Atlanta. He says that Jesus Christ isn't a black man, but if you read the Bible describes him as a black man. So I don't understand what we're talking about here. He's spewing out the same rhetoric that Christianity and the white man has been teaching us for years. But guess what, Matt? So we can read now. We can read now, Master, and guess what? We understand that the Bible describes Jesus as a black man. And I'm going to prove it to you with the Bible, because Pastor Mitchell said that the Bible says that Jesus is a Jew, which he is. But let's see what color the Jews are first and foremost. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 14 and verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. So the Jews, guess what? They are black people. Now, let's go even further to get the description of Jesus Christ himself. This is why you Christians got to be stopped, because you're lying. You're lying on the Bible and you're lying on Jesus. You don't love him. Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14. Let's go there. His head and his hairs were white like wool. So guess what? It's describing Christ's hair and the texture of his hair. It said it's white and it's woolly. Who got woolly textured hair on this earth? Black folks got woolly textured hair on this earth. Let's read on. It says, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. He wasn't Cyclops shooting out laser beams out of his eyes every time he did that like this. No, his eyes would be red with wine, because in Genesis it prophesied that Christ drank wine in moderation. All right, but let's read on, because let's get to the point. And his feet like unto fine brass. His feet was like unto fine brass. Now, if you're looking down at a man's feet or a woman's feet, their feet going to be the same color as the rest of their body. And I'm going to prove that even more, because I know some of y'all scoffing right now, but we're going to prove it even more, right? So it says brass. What color is brass? Brass is brown. But let's see if it was light brown or dark brown. It says, as if they burned in a furnace. So Christ was so dark, it was as if he was burned in a furnace. When you burn anything in the furnace, when you burn brass in a furnace, guess what? It darkens. It darkens. But let's get one more, because Pastor Mitchell don't know what the heck he's talking about. Daniel chapter 10 and verse 5. Then I lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with the fine gold of Uphaz. So Christ had a golden girdle. It says his body also was like the beryl. He had a green garment on. It says, and his face as the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire. The same thing is said in Revelations describing him. And his arms and feet like in color to polished brass. His arms and his feet was like in color. Meaning what? They were the same. We was always taught color wasn't in the Bible. So what is Pastor Mitchell talking about? Jesus Christ is not a black man. The Bible describes him as a black man. The Jews are black, just in case you didn't know. That's what, and he mentioned the Hebrew Israelites. So he knows this information. So why is he refusing to read it out the Bible to his congregants? That's what you got to ask. This stuff is in the Bible. He got to pull a Bible verse to explain what the hell he's talking about, because what he's saying doesn't make any sense. Okay, so Jesus Christ is a black man. I hope that y'all got some understanding. Y'all can visit us at israelunite.org if you want to get your questions answered. All right, from the actual prophets of God. Shalom, y'all.